Hello? Oh, hello. Hello, beautiful people. How are we? Welcome in. Hi, Exiled, Peanut, and Matt, Matthew. Who else be all up in here? Hey, gang, how be you? How's everyone's moon day? Here. We are here. Let me get things. Hi, it's been so long. I apologize for skipping out on Thursday. I needed a break, but also because I didn't have any of the special stuff I wanted to get done together, which I gotta do that this week. I could have done it over the weekend, but I was busy. Scarlet, welcome in, love. All right, so I'm doing Bulbabsaur. Let's do a little bit of a whoop. We're doing this Bulbasaur. I kind of already started it, but it's assembling time. Well, actually, no, I lie. It's painting. There's a few cuts I need to do, and then assembly. But I wanted to show this off. I think I showed it on the... Okay, and so... What? Oh, come on! Matt, don't. No. Bad Matt. Bad. Hi, Miranda! Alright, so... But I made a thing. I showed it off on the Discord, but I made that. So that was fun. Miranda out here with the Quack Quack Squad. Love it. I'm lighting my monitor on fire as we speak. No! I thought maybe the Ninetales would make it all better. You can't claim the Ninetales. I told you I already got something in the works for you. That one goes to Pen. That one goes to Pen though, because that one's a long time in the making. So anyway, I need to cut out the front on this one. I need to make a few more spacers. Maybe. Hang on. I might need to make a few more spacers because I have some here. And then we've got our Bulbasaur. I was watching the Mr. Beast live stream yesterday, and obviously the chat was moving crazy, but I said Duck Squad stand up. I find some solace knowing how many you have to destroy. Look. Sacrifices were made in order to make this look good. So what we're doing tonight is we're going to be painting edges and assembling. Let's see here. We have our glue. I've got my... Oh, I got my black paint. I want my green paint. Hang on. Ugh. My giant thing of paint. That works for now. Alright, so. Yeah. Hassan Chop was. I see just a head. That's awesome. Matt, what you got against your veggies? They make you strong. Alright, so let's see here. What do we do? I'm trying to think. Okay, so that's going to get green. That's going to get partial green. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to plan out what needs to get painted. Is it me, or is there no music? Oh, did the music go out? Anya. It's going. Hang on a second. It's probably just too low. How's that? It's also a really slow song. It's called Avatar's Love. I'm gonna skip it and see if it comes out with a... Alright, give me a second. Let me get my music. How is that? If it's too loud or anything, let me know. I just turned it up.
Yeah, I know.
Because if it's too loud, I can definitely turn it down. Because some of like the more slower songs tend to be like really low. Mike's fiddling with the music. Why you gotta skip that good one?
Because that's too slow.
Scarlet is talking crap about beating you up again in your upcoming... Get it, Scarlet.
You put a lot of slow songs in here.
I did not.
Yeah, you did.
This is literally...
It is another slow song from there right now.
Oh, I bet it...
Press this one. You don't have to do that. You can
No, I just... There, repeat.
It wasn't even that. That's all.
Don't you skip this one. I like the Chocobo one. Go away.
Just trying to put people to sleep.
Alright, anyway. What are we doing? Painting. Haha! Alright, so our little Bulbasaur here is going to get outlined. How's everybody's Monday? And how's everybody's Easter? Did we get sugar high rushes? Miranda, did your duck friends give you any eggs for Easter? I had a lazy Easter Sunday because I'd been going all day Saturday, and then finally had a Sunday to just chill and relax. And then Mike went and played Magic the Gathering with some friends. I did some real eggies. I did get some real eggies from I'm gonna butcher the first name. Kaki and Lucy. Yay, good ducks. I prefer chocolate. I don't blame you. I didn't have any candy. Nope, that's a lie. I had one more Kit Kat from Japan left. It was like a chocolate covered strawberry flavored one. I had one left and I ate it. It was worth it. It was most delicious. But I did get Easter candy early because my mom gave me and my sister like little tiny little game controller things that had like some jelly beans and another type of candy whose name I cannot remember off the top of my head, and like 2 pieces of chocolate. Needless to say, I devoured those already. Kimmed. Oh, the kind. Chocolate kind, though. I'm trying to reread that. I'm like, a Kim kind? I'm a what? I'm sure Scarlet would be. Who knows? Last time I saw Scarlet get something, which was like 2 streams ago, because I've been missing stuff lately just because I'm busy. Her luck didn't hold out. To be fair, her in-person luck is silly. Scarlet, I need you to bless my packs whenever I get some. Like, I'm going to like send them to you, and then you have to send them back, and then I have to open them to make sure I got good stuff. Scarlet, how much candy did you get? I learned yesterday that the local high school does a fundraiser where they will pack and hide eggs in your tour yard for your in your yard for your kids to find. Oh, I'll help you pull good stuff. Yay, thank you. You got over 30 candies. Ugh, lucky. What's your favorite one, Scarlet? Which one's your favorite candy for Easter? Do you like the jelly beans? Do you like the gummies? Or are we a chocolate egg connoisseur? I have a funny Easter story for y'all. Kit Kat. Ooh, you can't go wrong with a Kit Kat. My niece does not like Kit Kat, surprisingly, because I gave her some when we went to Japan. And like I brought back some and I gave her some like a little goodie bag. And she didn't like them as much. To be fair, they kind of were like weird flavors instead of just the normal Kit Kat. Okay, that piece is done. So I have a funny childhood Easter story for y'all. So when I was a youngin', we would do... say like I'm super old, I'm not, but when I was younger, we would go to my grandma's house and do Easter there. And one of the things that my aunts and uncles would do was they would go hide the eggs while me and my cousins were inside. And my grandma just kind of gave like a general vague layout of the way her backyard was. Good luck. It was a fairly large open backyard. It had a very large pecan tree, and then some bushes, a small garden here and there, and then there was one fence on one side that was for the neighbors and whatnot, and then one fence that lined another neighbors in the back, and also a little shed near the back as well. One of my aunts and uncles, one of them had hidden an egg on like the top lip of the door to the shed. And at the time I was probably like 6 or 7. I don't know how old I was. I was younger. And I had one cousin who was fairly taller than like the rest of us. So we get out there and we go Easter egg hunting, and we're running around getting stuff. And I'm finding some decent things, but like I'm not doing the greatest. And then I see this one egg, and I see the egg on the lip of the shed. And of course, the cousin that's the tall one runs up and grabs it, and I am so mad. And there's a picture somewhere, one of my family members has it, where it's my cousin walking back behind me, back towards like where all the aunts and uncles and all the parents were, and then me up in front with the grumpiest pouty face you have ever seen in like my basket, like just meh. I was so upset that she found the egg before I could grab it. Congrats on getting the Noctowl! But that's my funny my funny Easter story. Come in. I want to see the photo. I don't know who has it. I don't know where it's at. I feel like maybe my mom has it. Getting the edges done here. I'm probably gonna end up going back with green. Actually, no, that one's fine. The green is for mostly that part. Alright, now I gotta text my mom and see like if she can't find it. Hang on. Alright. Message sent. Let's see if she can find it. Drawing a few art cards. Yay, Stormy! I'm trying to come up with a great idea for your card, Trina. Good luck. If cooking is art. Cooking is... Oh, excuse me. Cooking is an art. Did you know how easily you can mess up? It's a mantine, Anna. But yeah, cooking is an art. Alright, how am I doing? Okay, this is only gonna go here. Talon. I have a talon in my lap. Get the mantine! Get the mantine! Y'all better hope my mom replies. She's notorious for not responding to texts in a timely fashion. Or calls. Someone, get it, get it, get it! Oh, you know what? It's too bad there's not like a trade mechanic for this part. Me. Get it, come on. No, not the mantine. It's okay, it wasn't a mantike, so not as bad. Oh no. Like I said, it wasn't a mantike, so it wasn't nearly as bad. Whatever, I'm not crying. No, Anna, don't cry. I will say, if we want song skips, just let me know. I can't take song requests because I don't have permissions to play official songs. But if you go on to Game Chops on Spotify or whatever, and you find a song from any of the Game Chop stuff that you want me to play, let me know. Because it has to be royalty free. Or if the song that is currently playing is just not your jab, let me know. Okay, so that's part of it. Okay, so these two are fully black. These are going to end up getting some green. Well, this one's getting some black. Hang on. So what I'm attempting to do when I'm saying that I want to do green is, I've done it before where I used colored paint, like actual color versus just black on a piece that met like the color of the Pokemon to kind of like hide the cut. I did one with a Pikachu once that turned out pretty well, so I'm hoping I can get this one. Talon. Speaking of Talon, like I have this cup of water over here for like the paint so I can wash my brushes. It's not that much water in it, but I still walked away for a second and come back and he's drinking out of it. It does kind of look like a helmet, doesn't it? Can you play Poke Gym? It's by Highland. Yeah, let me see if I can find it. I actually think it's on my playlist too. Poke Gym? Yep, Poke Gym. Okay, there's a few Poke Gyms, so which one do you want? Because there's... Okay, no, that one's by Michael. Okay, there's two that are by Hellnut, or Hellnut. The one with Psyduck sleeping. Bet. And add to queue. There we go. So that'll be the next song. Alright, what am I doing? Going crazy. Y'all. So my niece's birthday is this weekend, and I was like, oh, I need to get her a birthday present. So we got her a small thing, a little statue of, or not statue, but a figurine of Nezuko from Demon Slayer. Oops. Anyway, we got her one of those, and it's really cool. It's just like a Nezuko kicking. It looks really cool, and I think my niece is gonna love it, but I was like, I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna make her something that's like, you know, from me. And I'm gonna do one of those glass picture frame painting things, like the one I did with the Eevee that I sent to Spree. A little more green. And y'all, I have given myself a task. Because I can't use my paint pens because the paint pen nibs are just too thick for the lines. So I'm having to paint it by hand, and y'all, it's so much. got a tail. Alright, let's see if this will do what I want it to. Alright, not quite the same color. Hang on, needs a little bit more, looks like what, green? Yeah, a little bit more green. The good part about this is I can just use it for the other pieces too. I don't want to get the dark green out because then it's going to be too dark of a green. Oh, there's one. Let's see here. I'm trying to find one. Okay. No, it's too... still far too... I might have to do a bit of a dark green. Alright. Holiday green, because I was using mint leaf green. And drop of that, that should be enough. Alright, just to kind of give you like a perspective here, like here's the color that I'm trying to like mix to get like that shade for the Bulbasaur part. Like this is extra. I could have just done black and been done with it, but I'm extra. Also, Stormy, if you're listening, this one's yours. Exile, did you see Stormy's suggestion earlier? Bulbasaur deserves it. It does. Okay, we're getting there. A little bit more darker green. Yeah. Look, I have a list of people who are going to be getting 3D stuff. It's just going to take me a while, and I apologize in advance for how long it's going to take me. I have a mixing tool, but I'm lazy, and I have a cat in my lap. It's still not quite the right shade. I do like the touches of grays. Okay, I got like this tiny bit of gray down here. Okay, I think we have achieved the shade. Close enough. Okay. Telling your head's in the way, love. Again, all this for this. For something that's imperceptible to anyone but me and y'all, because y'all are watching. And this. And these, because I want these to be green versus the black that is on the rest of it. Get my headphones on, they were about to fall off. Alright, no response from the mother yet. So I will probably get that picture like way later on. Patch, welcome in. How are you doing? Altaria, dragon in the sky, Altaria. He's gonna catch it. Catch you. See, this is the part of it where like it's like super fine detail. Alright, was there anything else? Did I want? As far as how I'm doing, I'm in. No, be in pain. What'd you do? Did you eat too many deviled eggs on Sunday? Did you eat all the candy and now you're regretting it? Never regret it. I'm at the moon. This is so. Oh! Are they on the far side of the moon? For anyone who's not aware, it's the Atlas 2? No, that's probably wrong. The moon mission to circle the moon. no, not a migraine episode. Oh, I hate those. Well, you're brave for getting on for the stream. Usually when I get migraines, I'm like, I want no sound, I want no light, even smell makes everything worse. And I just want to sleep in a dark room until everything stops hurting. What? Because migraines suck. My mom has chronic migraines. I've had migraines before. I even had a migraine once where I ended up with vertigo at the same time. Not pleasant at all. I did have an ocular migraine once where like I couldn't see out my right eye except for like a tiny little pinhole. And like my doctors were getting like freaked out because they're like, oh my god, you need to go to the ER. And I'm like, I really don't think I do. And they were like, no, you need to go to an ER. And I'm like, but do I really? They came back from around the moon about an hour ago, and now they're in total solar eclipse. Ooh. They saw at least 4 meteor strikes while... Dang, that's... The moon's catching all the strays for us. Meteor strikes on the dark side. They also got to see about 35% of the moon. Never seen... Oh, that's cool! That's why I'm watching people do stuff. Oh, streams and music are the only things that keep me sane. Oh, bless you. Well, I hope my stream helps, and I'm not too loud for you. Enjoy this chocobo and chill from Game Chops. Okay, we're gonna assemble the Bulbasaur, and then we'll move on to like the bigger card pieces. I need my glue. Produced by Rifty Beats. Yes, thank you, Mike. I mean, I'm a huge Pokemon fan, so it's kind of... Yay! Thank you for joining us tonight, Patch. Alright, so... Oh, that would have been... That almost landed in the paint. Okay, so... I need to find... There's a video where it has the Chocobo song, this one in particular, but like more upbeat, where it's the tune matched with like words, and it's really funny. Give me a moment. Wee woo. Give me a moment. Sorry, I have a Chocobo sound, the wee woo to as my alert on my phone. So every time I hear it, I have to like wee woo too. But I gotta find that video. Oh wait, no, that's wrong. It just goes on here. Okay, so. Do that. And then put some glue all over this. I find the Chocobo song I'm talking about, I will post it in the Discord, both Fire Squad and ours. So y'all can hear it. Because it's really silly. And if you've ever played Final Fantasy, you'll get a hoot out of it. A Poke Party. Wow, I can't even. Did I flub this? I think I messed up. Wait, what? Hang on. Hang on. What the heck? What am I doing? Oh, I see what I was doing. Oh my god, help me. I can't even remember what I was doing this. Well, tonight's gonna be a fun night for me because I keep zoning in and out, so if I ask you to repeat things... No, you're okay. I have a tendency to rant and talk about random stuff, so you are Gucci. I'm sitting here trying to figure out why this isn't lining up. And it's okay, I figured it out, y'all. Besides, Pat, you already said you were suffering from migraines, and migraines make the brain go, so it don't help. Okay, so this is me attempting to get the bulb part of our Bulbasaur here. Okay. Okay. Oops, sorry, Talon. Alright, so I'm gonna have to do some cutting. Alright, you can... No, don't go that way. There. I had to get my cat off. He was like, I want to jump onto the desk. I'm like, no, please don't. My cats are like, let me jump right onto your project that you're doing where there's wet paint, wet glue, and tiny objects. Kuna, I see you down there, baby girl. Is that why Talon ran? Did he see the witch? Yeah, glue fingers. What are we trying to catch? It's a Tyranitar. Ooh, coveted. Yes, I added some Destiny music. So this can be an extra filler piece, but also because I need. I need stuff. You know what? So Matt got me thinking, the moon thing. I honestly feel like us going to the moon was literally us going. Well, I know it's part of an ongoing project that NASA's been doing, so it's not like out of nowhere, but it definitely feels kind of like a because I can, that's why type mission. Like, no, some people are like, well, why don't they just go to the moon, like actually land? Because that's not the goal. The goal is to see if they can pull off a particular maneuver that they would not have been able to do back in the 60s when they first did it. Ooh, you got it, Scarlett. Congrats. Thank you, Exiled, for helping her. Alright. Do y'all want to see the thing that I'm trying to make for my niece? Or do y'all want to wait until I'm done with this and then see it? Oh, why do you keep rolling towards the paint? They don't have a lander yet. That's also why. They don't have a lander. But the lunar module is ready, so this is a shakedown trip science experiment. And so much of a, can we do this to this moment? Exactly, that's, yeah. Like, I already knew it was a can we do it type mission. Because it's to test on whether or not they can do it. I get a crack that of all the problems they could have, it's nothing serious. But the worst problem they're having, from what I've heard, is that, like, their bathroom keeps breaking on occasion. Which, ew, that's a terrible thing to have broken in space. But also, apparently, they're using Microsoft Office for, like, their communication stuff, and Office keeps going down. Or no, was it? Oh, it's not Office. It's, what is it? Outlook. Outlook keeps going down. It's not what they want to make sure the module didn't kill that. So they did live experiment instead? That just yeeted itself across my desk. Emails are getting lost. Exactly. Emails are getting lost in space. Aha! Kunai, stop scratching at his door. Kunai wants in Mike's room. Because the problem is she'll scratch, go inside, and then scratch to get out. It's what she does.
Cool. Good job. You came in here. Okay, thanks, bye.
She did exactly that. I called it. Kunai! Kunai. They haven't said this yet, but I know what the issue is. They have brand new seals on the purge line, and the line is heated to keep the fluid from freezing. Ah, that makes sense. She just hates it when... Then what? Then don't close your door. Open your door. You don't need to close it. Eh. Okay, so no, I don't like that piece. It's too long. I don't want to hear you. Oh, fair. Alright, so they turn off the heat and the fluid keeps freezing, so they keep emptying the line and fish. That makes sense. Kunai! She hates it if you close the door, but she doesn't want to stay in there. Hey, Kunai! I'd invite you to my lap, baby, but you won't stay. Because I'm not being the perfect bed. Oh, bugger. Hang on. Well, maybe. Oh, she's going on the bed to pout. Okay, so we got something going there. That's good. Get the Quilava. You know what's bad is, like, I feel like middle evolutions for Pokemon are like middle child, and like they suffer from the middle child syndrome, where like you either know them or you don't. Look at all them Pokeballs. You got a Raichu, you got a Charmander, you got a Golem. Stormy! Stormy, your Bulbasaur is coming together! Miranda, I gotta find Sylveon ones for you. That or a duck Pokemon. It only showed the Gen 1, so I don't... I don't know how to do the other Gen 1s on that one. We'd have to look that one up. The command for it, I should say. Yeah, there you go. Pokedex 2. Nice. Smart. Smart. See, that's why Matt makes all the big bucks. I tried. Alright. There, Kunai, I swear, what are you doing? Y'all, she is sitting in the bag for the light. So there's a zip back. There's this square zip up bag that the light collapses down into. She's laying in it. All right, so there's our little 3D Bulbasaur. We'll sit off in the little corner here. We're working on my home lab building right now. Nice. All right. So let's get this hard one done. I've got 2 reverse hollow Bulbasaurs here, just in case I mess up one. I would like to not mess up one. And oh my god, I just realized I have other stuff I need to cut out for this. Luckily, it's this part and this part, and I have one I can use for it. And here I thought I cut everything out. Hang on. Please mess up a bunch. Matt, I don't want to mess up the reverse hollows. The reverse hollows are harder to come by. Also, I mess them up enough. Why you gotta be hating on the Bulbasaur? He just wants love. Okay. Okay. Oh, please. Also, for the YouTube watchers, the Pokédex also posts on our Discord. What set are you using? This is from the 151 set. I have another one, so like, if I mess up this one somehow, I have a second one just in case. But I'm just saying, like, reverse hauls in general for any of my projects, like, are 50-50 if I find them. Like, I either find them and I can use them, or I don't find them, or I find one, use it, mess up, and then just have to scrap it because I've destroyed it beyond any good use, so. Man, I knew the top one didn't score right. Okay. One more side. My latest count on that card is 20. Eight hollows? Oh, the hollow one. Wait, which is a hollow one? You mean reverse hollow? I didn't know Bulbasaur had a hollow. Unless I'm thinking of like the... Oh, the reverse... Okay, I was gonna say, I'm like, unless I'm thinking of like the promo. Yeah, baby. Alright, trimming off some excess pieces. Okay, so there's that. And now we get our... Oh, that one's too small. There we go. Let's smooth my edges down. Yeah, my motherly parental unit has yet to respond. It is also late. And to be fair, I think she might be asleep. Oh, one of that eat. You want me to hydrate? Oh, I have the perfect thing to hydrate. I hydrate. Thank you for the reminder, Patch. Okay. Boo to miss. Alright, we got our reverse hollow. And now I need to cut out like this tiny little piece here and this strip down here. So let's do the ruler real quick. No hollow. I was gonna say, wait, no, you know what? The other Bulbasaur promo I'm thinking about is the one... I know this Bulbasaur got a promo. I feel like it did. Yeah, it got one. It says 151 on it, doesn't it? It's like a stamped promo. It's not hollow, though. Oh, okay, cool. I didn't want to cut that anyway. Jeez. What? It's catching on something. Oh, I see what it was doing. It was catching on the... Kunai? You look most disgruntled, baby girl. My cat is most upset. Okay, there's that piece. This one's a little bit shorter, so I can do it freehand. Getting these tiny pieces out. Okay. I have 8 of the Cosmic Black Star. That's what it was. That's what I'm thinking of. Was there another hydrate? Or was it a double hydrate? Okay, let me put sharp pointy object in with a lid on it so I don't poke myself. Because be it my luck. Oh, I feel like I messed that up. I messed that up. The tiny piece got messed up. Hang on. Sorry, I'm still going through the... Oh, you're fine. Smooth the edges down. It has to be smooth. This helps with the painting. And any trimming I may need to do. Because what happens is when I cut, the edges curl up. And so I use this to get the edges to curl back down, or at least flatten out. And if anyone's curious, I'm using a simple dotting tool. Where's my little... Here it is. Okay, there's that. Some of those are a lot more rare than I thought. Only had 2 of the... Yeah, see, whatever reason, the reverse hollows are like so much... Okay, so I'm sure a lot of us on here have master set a Pokemon set of some kind. If you haven't, then the experience is really fun. However, be forewarned that finding reverse hollows is a pain in the butt. For the Bulbasaur specifically, no, we're good. I have enough. I have master set 151, and I have plenty for this set, so this will get done tonight. But thank you, Matt. All right. Oh, the Pokédex. Ah! Wait, which one do I need? Only 2 of the first 4. Matt, you're gonna have to like DM me like what you're talking about, because I am lost now. I know you meant for like my Pokédex, but I'm lost. Pokédex is currently on pause. But for the Pokédex, preferably English. Unless I find one that I'm like, ooh, I like this artwork, so Japanese only it is. Okay. Okay, I like the cut on this one a little bit better. And then... voila! And then I gotta paint those edges. I have about 40,000 Japanese cards. Didn't know if I had a Japanese but not English, if those worked for your Pokédex. Oh. I have a few Japanese ones in my Pokédex binder at the moment. It's mostly like the SIRs for certain ones that I'm just like, oh, I like this. Okay, so right now... Yeah, should I go extra and cut some clouds? Well, no, the clouds are really undefined. We're good. Alright, time to paint. These pieces. Alright, so... Alright, I'll pick that up later. Nope, wrong brush. I want the other brush. This brush. No, I don't want that brush. I want the other brush, because that's too fine for what I want. Okay, just so y'all know, I got like 4 different paintbrushes in this thing, so... So it's gonna kind of look something like that. Alright, so... Oh goody, the black paint's still wet. A little too slow. There we go, this one's not as slow. Getting the edges painted black so we can hide all of our mistakes. Yay, thanks for the follow, Patch. I want to curl up in a ball and be pressed down. Oh, get yourself a weighted blanket. I hear those help tremendously. Trying to remember if it's like if it's hot water, feet in hot water help with migraines. I've heard like that's like one of the remedies, but I can't remember if it's hot water or cold water, so you have to like look that up to confirm which one's true. But like I said, when I have migraines, I rely on the good old reliable dark place. The whole. And what's worse is like laying down flat sometimes doesn't help. Like I have to be the void, exactly. Just needed the void. Because my migraines, when I do get them, they're usually stress-induced or just I've done something that my body went, we don't like this. Here's punishment. I end up getting, occasionally, 9 times out of 10, I end up getting sick. And then after I've gotten sick, I end up laying down forever long and go into whatever random passed out migraine-induced coma. And then I wake up and I feel better, but I feel like my head's in the cloud for the rest of the day. Yep. Alright. boop, 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 boop. I have chronic migraines because of mental condition. Yippee! Ugh. Oof. Like I said, my mom suffers from chronic migraines, so like, I totally get it. Okay. So there's that, and I want to get this part here. I'm trying to get the parts where I want green type coloring on it done real quick, and then I can switch back over to the black. Okay. Medical, not mental. I mean, it could be a mental condition. We don't know. Science has yet to figure it out. No. Medical yeah, I've heard people who have like the medical stuff. I'm pretty sure my mom's is medical too. Just like they haven't figured it out. Hers used to be so bad before like she finally got it like under control, like with medication and stuff. Like the doctors were like, if you don't get this under control, you are on a scale of like 7 out of 10 to have a stroke. She was like, oh, okay, yeah. You're good, Patch. Ooh, here's a good question. Would you rather wake up with vertigo or would you rather wake up with the migraine? Like, both will go away eventually, but like, which one? Neither. Neither is not an answer in this case. But if that, technically, I get both in one shot. It's not quite vertigo, but whenever I have a migraine, sometimes I'm off balance. Feel like I'm still... Oh, that sucks. I used to have like a lot of inner ear problems as a kid, so I contribute that to like any vertigo thing I end up getting as I'm older. Like that part's not gonna show, but like for whatever reason the paint messes with the glue, so I don't want to hinder the ability of these things to adhere. And I'm going to do a quick little shadowing around the edge. Because I have to glue stuff down for this to work, but I don't want, like, all of him to show up. Because you're not going to see all of him, but... don't want to break the illusion of the 3D effect. Okay. Ima, welcome in. I do. Well, that's fun. No, legitimately, the medical condition I have that turns the turned into these migraine. Ugh. I don't. Ugh. I'm so sorry, Patchy. Well, may this migraine episode not last longer than the rest of the night. Okay, so I think we're doing 2 for the background. You know what? I'm gonna do 2, 2, and that way each side's about even. I might have to get my foam, double-sided foam for this, for this to work. Yeah, at least it's not intracranial pressure. My mom's, I think, is caused by a chemical imbalance. At least that's what I think I remember her telling me one time. We used to think it was serotonin, but I think they ruled that out. Alright, we are almost done applying paint. We got the 2 smaller pieces, or extra pieces I should say, to do. Okay, so there's that. I need... Someone is attempting to catch. What are we catching? Oh, a dead catty? Onion? Getting this long boy painted. And rub off any excess paint. I think I gave myself a paper cut doing this once. I don't remember. It's a medical condition called cyclic. Ew! But it's legitimately a migraine without a migraine, so it's ugh. I am so sorry. Oh no, not the duck yeti. Yeah, well, I hope this particular episode passes quickly. You don't have to worry about it for too much longer. I didn't know it would trigger anyone. That's why. Usually, I don't know about y'all, but like, I'm a sympathetic. I'm gonna say the word sympathetic puker. But like the word, not so much. Like vomit, puke, sick. That doesn't do anything for me. But visually, and obviously smell that gets me every time. Like my mom, one time she worked out too hard, and the problem was that she had eaten something like super sugary before working out. She has no one to blame but herself on that one, and she ended up getting sick. And my dad was like, "Go check on your mom." I'm like, "No." He's like, "Why?" And I'm like, "Because I will throw up, and you will have 2 people to go deal with." And he's like, "At least just holler at her." And I was like, "Okay." So like I went to like the bathroom door, and I'm like, "Mom, you okay?" And she's like, "I'll be fine." And I'm like, "Okay." Alright, so that one's done. Where's my itty bitty piece? I have an itty bitty piece. Ah, there's an itty bitty piece. Itty bitty. You know what? I have this handy dandy thing called tweezers. Whoop. Yeah, we will get this assembled tonight. And here I was thinking that I didn't have enough to do for tonight and this was going to be a short stream somehow. Nope, joke's on me, we had plenty. Alrighty. Yup. Okay, so let me rinse my fingers off a little bit here. Got like paint all over them. Hazard. Okay, so let's see here. We're gonna do some mock assembly. Okay, we have our back piece. We have 2 layers here. We have our mountain. 2 layers here. Our front grass. Oh, I gotta paint this one. I forgot. And then our front piece. And then our Bulbasaur will... Eee, look at him, he's adorable. Alright, so it's kind of what it's going to end up looking like. Let me paint this one real quick because I forgot. It is cute. Alright, there's that edge. What is this? It's Sonic. We like Sonic, but that's a little too...
Hello, Shiro Shinobi speaking. Welcome to Republic City, the largest, most modern city of the United
I want chill, not lullabies.
This thriving city is a safe haven for immigrants
At least not yet.
all 4 nations, air, water, earth, and fire.
Y'all, the new season of animes have started, and there's just so much out there, and I'm so excited. A lot of it's just continuations of series, luckily, but some of it is new stuff, and I'm just like, oh my god, there's so much. Right, I want to do a little bit of... Okay, so I'm kind of covering up... Alright, so what I'm doing is I'm covering up some of the pieces here that are going to be a little bit more noticeable if I don't... There we go. And fixing some edges. Okay. So cute. Like, is this gonna be everything tonight? I believe so. I think this is going to be everything tonight. I will show off the thing I'm making for my niece at the end here, because we're so close to getting done. But otherwise, once this is assembled, we're Gucci for the rest of the night. So let's see here. Hang on, do I want 2 or 1 for the background? Okay, so that's the 1. If I do 2... Okay, we're gonna do 1 for that one. Alright, so we're gonna need more glue. Glue! And I will end up going through all of that, watch. Oh, I got a funny story. So this was when I was like in early college. I went to community college first because like I was like, I don't know what I want to do for like an actual degree yet, so let me figure out what I want to do. Let me get my basic like degree stuff out of the way. So as I'm taking, I think it was an English class, I had to go in for an exam, and I was running a tad bit late, so I made it in just in time. Sat down to do my exam and forgot to turn the sound volume down on my phone, and at the time I had Final Fantasy's Victory Alert as my ringtone for it, and it went off in class because somebody had messaged me, and of course it was a dun 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 dun, and it went off, and I was like, oh shit, sorry. So like I quieted it, and the person next to me was like, just looked at me and went, nice, because they knew what it was. Alright, so we got that layer down. I'm gonna just kind of put the paint bottles on it here to kind of keep it down so it doesn't lift. Isn't that the Mario like end sound effect when you beat a level? No, that one's the it might be fairly simple, but or very similar, but it's not the same. I forgot what the Mario one was. Now I gotta look up what the Victory Mario one. I think it's very similar sounding, but not quite. It sounds exactly. It is very similar. To be fair, it was like kind of similar to that time period for like video game stuff. So I'm trying to scrape off some of the paint here so when I actually go to glue it, the paint's not going to affect. The glue. Okay. No, don't get your glue down yet. They're already trying to be buddies. Okay. Do that, do that, 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 that. And we're gonna bring this over here. You go here, and you go here. And putting glue on this part. She comes together. I gotta know, for everybody who's on the stream, have any of y'all fallen asleep to the stream because of the music? Or am I annoying enough to keep you awake? We enjoy your chatter. You enjoy me chattering? A chitty chatter? Y'all get breaks once in a while if I've got my, like a paintbrush in my mouth like I do now. Okay. Ooh, that was supposed to be a mistake. Oh, let's put down the wrong layer. Alright, we love you, Final Fantasy. Next. 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 Why is it all the sleepy ones? You made this. I know, but I have it on random. Like, don't get me wrong, I like this. I like those songs, but I don't want sleepy time. I want chill time. We want vibes, not Sandman. Sounds like you should be dumb like me and listen to every single song. I should. I need to go back and like look at the list again and like revise it. I think it's time to revise the stream list. Yeah, I can't talk. The stream songs. Okay, now it can be this one. doing this. This. I'm putting the paint on here to kind of keep the layers from lifting up as much, because when the glue's wet, it has a tendency to be like, no, we don't want to stay together. We are getting there. We have progress. This one's going to be a fairly thin one. I'm not mad about it. I like the thin ones when I can get them thin enough, because then I can put them in sleeves. The Ninetales one I showed earlier, which I'll show off again here shortly, it's just thick enough that I cannot fit it in a sleeve, so I have to put it in like a special plastic bag. We're so close. Okay, so last bits. I know I hit the mic there. Ooh, Latios. Oh no. Sorry, Matt. No. Yay, glue everywhere. Y'all, watch me forget to put the Bulbasaur on. Stranger Things? No. It's just an original. Yay, but it has very much a Stranger Things kind of sound there. Alright, so I have this. I'm going to put this right here because I don't want to stick it on just yet. I'm going to see if this will be enough or if it's too much. That'll be perfect. That'll be perfect. Cuckoo, 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 cuckoo. Earthbound. Oh, I haven't played that one, so. There we go. Now we peel. I don't get to use these very much anymore. I'm glad I'm able to use them right now. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. There he is. There's our Bulba. Shop. Ooh, I wonder. Welcome in, dwarf. I wonder, is our shop still up? I think our shop closed back in February. No, it's not still. Is it still up? Yes, no? I'm listening, I'm not watching. Shop is closed. Yes, shop's closed at the moment. Well, thank you for checking, dwarf. Nintendo game from the 90s. See, I didn't do a whole lot of outside of Duck Hunt and Mario for Nintendo in the 90s. Looks like you're making a product. Well, I don't sell these. I make them because they're fun. I would try and make more, but honestly, it's like making these is like really hard and it hurts. Oh, I just realized all like the blue residue on here. Bugger. Here I thought I cleared it all off. Alright. Yeah, so there was this one. And then here's the Ninetales one that I made. And of course these are gift ones right now. Yeah. I'm excited. These came out really good. I am happy. This one's gonna get squished tonight, and by squished I mean I'm just basically compressing it under some heavy books to make sure that it adheres correctly and doesn't warp. But yeah, there's our Bulbasaur for the night. Now, I said I would show y'all the thing I'm making for my niece. Hang on. So basically what I'm doing is I'm taking this image and then I'm painting it, or using paint to trace over the character and then obviously paint over it and stuff. As you can see, I've only done that much so far. So I'm getting there. And what's nice is I can go back, like if there are parts of the lines that are too thick than I like, then I can take like a toothpick and gently scrape and it'll thin the line down. especially like around like the face area. The pattern on the dress, that's going to be interesting. That's going to be definitely interesting to try and do. I'm going to see if I can't use a toothpick to actually paint for that one. We'll see. But yeah, what I've got so far. And I'm making that for my niece. Am excited. Alright, so let's see here. Coming up this week. Let's see here. What are we gonna do? Looks like it's worth $5 to $20. I like Artisan Craft 20 stack Pokemon card you making. Oh, thank you. I've sold a few via commission. I usually charge between like 75 plus, depending on like the rarity of the Pokemon, how hard it's going to be to do the Pokemon, and the like the cost to get said cards for Pokemon. So that's what I do. Let me get all my trash pieces over here. Let me clean this off. But sometimes I make them for gifts, or just because I like the way the card looks and wanted to make it into a $10 per tail. Exactly, Stormy. Then it's extra for 20. Each body part's additional $10, $20, depending on what it is. Let's see here. I'm just kind of cleaning up my work area where I talk to y'all. Let's see. We will be back on Thursday for real this time. Again, I apologize for last Thursday not showing up. Like I said, I just needed a quick break. We are going to be starting back up with our TCG Store Simulator game. Like I said, they do have new stuff happening in it, and I'm going to make some new emotes for it. Has anyone ever been called a troglodyte? Like in real life or online? Because I'm going to say no to both. I don't even know what that means. Troglodyte. I think I'd... Oh lord, now you're gonna make me look it up because I feel like it's an actual word. It means a person who lived in a cave. Especially in prehistoric times. So, if you're calling someone a troglodyte, you're calling them a cave dweller, I guess. Who calls somebody a troglodyte? A troll. Or a troll. Getting my stuff cleaned up. But yeah, like I said, we'll be back on Thursday. Next Monday, I think, depending on what happens, it's going to be either coloring some custom cards, maybe another 3D card. No one's 50-50 because I like to take breaks in between doing projects like those. We will find out. I'll figure it out. We'll definitely get there. Alright. Thank y'all so much for joining us tonight. I'm going to go ahead and, like I said, I'm going to clean up my mess here. I might work a little bit more on my niece's thing. Thanks for joining in. We'll see y'all on Thursday, guys. And of course, as always, stay nerdy.